Many years ago, Dr. Ismail had a vision to create platforms to support passionate entrepreneurs and creative solution-oriented startups addressing complex problems in Egypt and the region. But it's not enough to have a vision. One must also possess the traits of leadership, courage, and most of all, resolve to see it come to fruition. Through forward-thinking, multiple cutting-edge initiatives, and multidisciplinary expertise, Dr. Ismail sets an example for our aspiring graduates and future entrepreneurs to emulate. In 2013, he founded the AUC Venture Lab, Egypt's first university-based startup accelerator. Since then, the lab has supported hundreds of startups in multiple sectors, many of which have grown into successful local and regional companies, and in fact, international companies. Dr. Ismail did not stop here. In 2019, he became the founding director of our Innovation Hub, which directly connects AUC students, faculty, and alumni with industry to collaborate on impactful research and innovative ventures. Dr. Ismail's prolific career spans entrepreneurship, economic development, business strategy, city planning, and technology based on professional practice and academic research. Previously, he was a research fellow at Harvard Kennedy School, a consultant in McKinsey & Company's New York office, and the World Bank, a co-founder and managing partner at Innovio Consulting and a young global leader at the World Economic Forum. He received his PhD in International Economic Development from MIT. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ismail to the stage to deliver his address.
Masai al-Khair. Dear President Dallal, colleagues, graduating students, and parents, it's a pleasure and an honor to be with you today, and a big congratulations for your well-deserved degrees. A month ago, I was asked to give this commencement speech, and I thought a lot about what to tell you. I went back to my new best friend, ChatGPT, and I asked him to write me a commencement speech. For the uninitiated, ChatGPT is the newest innovation in artificial intelligence that is now available for all of us to use. Just like you can ask Google about something, you can actually ask ChatGPT, but in a conversational English or Arabic or even Spanish. It can write text, conduct research, write software code, or even compose a poem. It builds on all the content that is available on the internet to produce smart and meaningful responses. It was launched on November 30th last year, and since then it has accumulated more than 100 million users. ChatGPT came back to me with a great commencement speech, complete with thoughtful life and career advice, inspiring quotes, probably as good as any speech that I could have written. This made me think about our distinctive ability as humans to research, to think creatively, to express our thoughts in writing. If this is now easily replicated by AI instantaneously and at a very low cost, replicating or making obsolete many of the jobs that we have today, what is left for us to do that would distinguish us from this new AI? For the past few years, the future of work, quote unquote, and how it is affected by these innovations has emerged as a big topic for research, policy, and public debate. However, this debate has always been theoretical, futuristic. This is no longer the case. These innovations are here today, and they will be changing the way we work, live, learn in profound ways beyond our imagination. Are we ready for this? More importantly, are you ready for this? My generation has witnessed a lot of technological change. We had no computers when I was at school. Computers were introduced while I was in college. Mobile phones were introduced when I was doing my master's. The internet was introduced when I was starting my first job. Google and search engines were popularized as I was doing my PhD research. And now AI is coming to our day-to-day life in the middle of my career. My generation has witnessed a major technological change every decade. Compare this to our great-grandfathers or parents who used to witness a big technological change every century. Now compare this to your generation. You will probably witness a big technological change every 2 to 5 years. It will be great using and enjoying all those new tools and technologies. However, it will be intimidating keeping oneself updated and relevant with all those new technologies. Again, are you ready for this? You have invested a lot in your AUC education, and you deserve a big congratulation for reaching this big milestone. It's a big milestone for your life and your career. Many of you consider this to be the conclusion of your learning journey. Now that you have mastered your field, both professionally and academically. This is not the case. You should think of this milestone as the beginning of a new phase of your life and career. Let me tell you where the biggest value that you have received from this education at AUC is. And it goes way beyond the technical knowledge that you have mastered. First, building your ability for continuous education and learning. Whatever you have learned will have a short shelf life. But your ability to develop and explore new areas, new knowledge, will remain with you for the rest of your lives. You will have to reinvent yourself several times in your career, so do not stop learning. Second, your entrepreneurial mindset. Always look for new opportunities beyond that is known and common today. Look for new trends, new innovations, and build your careers around them. Third, your critical thinking and communication skills. Your ability to assess situations, come up with insights, develop visionary ideas, communicate them, and inspire your teams and colleagues. This is the essence of growing, building, and leading great organizations. Fourth, and more important, you have built a lifelong network of friends and colleagues that would open doors and connect you to new opportunities. AUC is rich with distinctive talent. Faculty, students, staff, alumni. Invest in these networks and they shall serve you well. And do not forget that in the middle of these technologies, what makes us human is our values, empathy, humility, and our ability to care for each other. Remember, the future is yours, and your future is different from ours. And it's up to you to shape it and to enjoy it. A big congratulations to you, and a big thank you for your families and loved ones. Thank you.